Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining tonight for our podcast. So, tonight we will be diving into one of the most exciting innovations in blockchain and AI technology, which is the UBC Universal Blockchain Communicator. So, in this session, I will walk you through the UBC vision, its core product, and the Unicom translator device and its tokenomics. So how it will pose an revolutionary Web3 by the end of the day. So tonight you will be able to understand why UBC is not just another blockchain project, but a fundamental infrastructure for the future of global communications. So just imagine a world where business, communities, and individuals can interact seamlessly across borders without language being a limitation. Just imagine a small e-commerce company in Brazil who wanted to expand its reach to maybe Europe and Asia. However, hire human translator for every language was too expensive, and traditional tools like Google Translate lack of accuracy needed for the product descriptions or the customer support. So, which actually not able to provide real-time or even context-aware translations. This will be actually a hazard to the, the company. So AI translations is actually trending upward because it's able to solve real-world problems, enabling global businesses, educations, or even pandemics management. Its ability to break down language barrier in critical situations is driving its adoptions across industries. So before we explore the UBC, let us take a step back and look at the bigger picture, which is the rising demand for AI-powered translations and why solving global language barrier is more urgent than ever. So in today, globalization, translation is more than just a tool. It's actually able to bridge people, businesses, and culture together. Over 72 internet users prefer content in their native language, yet most online content is still dominated by English. So the global translation market that we see can exceed over 94 billion by 2032, driven the need for real-time and accurate translation solutions. So translation is the key to unlock new market, fostering global collaborations, and ensuring inclusivity in everything from e-commerce to governance, like in the blockchain space. Where decentralized and inclusive are core value, translation is even more critical. Without it, millions of potential users are excluded from participating in this new digital economy. So this is where AI steps in. Companies like Google Translate and DeepSeek saw a massive surge in demand, with millions of users relying on their services daily. But even these platforms are having limitations to provide demands in the Web3 because they are centralized. So let us take a look at some pinpoint challenges in the translation industry. Despite the growing demand, the current translation industry is facing several pinpoints that limits its effectiveness. So like the inconsistency and inaccuracy, even AI-powered tools like Google Translate are convenient, but often fail to capture certain languages, especially in the technical field like blockchain. Language limitations, as many translation solutions focus only on widely spoken language, leaving millions of people excluded from the global opportunity in education, commercial, and in communications. So there are also lack of incentive. So where you are not actually being rewarded for contributing the usage, but instead you might be being charged for using the services. And professional translation services are expensive, costing businesses even $100 or $1,000 per project. And also being centralized, most of the translation service are controlled by few largest corporations, leading to concern about data privacy and lack of transparency. So this challenge highlight the urgent need for a decentralized, scalable, and accurate translation solutions that can meet the demand of globalization or even the first digital first world. This is where UBC comes in. So as we look towards the future of technology, one theme becomes very clear. The combination of decentralized infrastructure and AI is reshaping the way we build, connect, and innovate. So, at the heart of these transformations, there is this DePIN, which means decentralized physical infrastructure network. It's a key innovation in the decentralized services. So DePIN actually bridge the blockchain with the real world infrastructure, solving practical problems and creating scalable provide scalable and create new opportunities. So it able to incentivize participations and scale globally, making it a key driven for future market growth. Look at its market growth. It's actually having a 50 billion total market cap. So around 13 million over active devices are contributing daily in the DePIN market. So DePIN is revolutionizing the infrastructure that powers AI, creating decentralized community-driven ecosystem for its data, computing, and storage. So by combining blockchain and tokenomics, DePIN is democratizing access to AI and break down the barrier of traditional centralized systems. So there's many leading DePIN projects like Randall, Bittersaw, and Filecoin. So DePIN is rapidly gaining traction across various industries, disrupting traditional centralized systems. So DePIN is still in its infancy, but its potential to disrupt trillion-dollar industry is enormous. Projects like Randall, Bittersaw, Filecoin are just scratching the surface with significant room for growth in underserved market and expanding industry like the renewable energy and the decentralized data are just the beginning of the revolutions. So looking ahead to 2025, the DePIN sector is expected to achieve almost more than 100 to 1,000 growth in this emerging market, and it will be expanded to broader application scenarios. So how UBC able to solve problems? Project like our UBC are taking this vision one step further by addressing one of the most fundamental challenge in the global world, which is the language barrier. So UBC leverage the DePIN and the AI to enable real-time decentralized translation service, empowering individuals, businesses, and organizations to communicate seamlessly across borders. So let me probably share with you a story back then in the ICO boom in the 2017. There's a promising project which actually failed to gain traction in the Asia just simply because of its white paper was poorly translated. Investors couldn't understand the technology behind the project, so making a loss in the trust. So if UBC is available at that moment during the ICO boom, it will be able to solve and it will never let language barrier limits the potential projects. So even during the pandemic of COVID, many over around the world rely heavily on digital communications. Even businesses, governments, and the healthcare organizations need communication across borders faster than ever before. So language even more become a very critical factor. For instance, when vaccine guidelines were released, they had to be translated in thousands of languages quickly and accurately. So traditional translation services wouldn't be able to keep up, and this led to mistake in translation, leading to confusion or even uh, mistrust in certain regions. So UBC's core advantages is able to address the major challenge facing in the industry. The UBC translator, as the backbone of UBC, is able to support 142 languages with over more than 98% accuracy, which is, sorry, give me a second. Okay, so it's actually developed by the top tier Silicon Valley team, and it's having UBC is able to take a step further by integrating AI with the DePIN mining. This means language become quantifiable and tradable digital asset. So every time the Unicorn translator device contribute computing power, it allow users to earn UBC token. This is very similar to the Bitcoin mining, where miners contribute computational power to secure the blockchain and earn rewards. But in the UBC case, you are contributing the global communications and make the language a valuable asset. So UBC is building a truly decentralized global language network. So it's able to provide support in both Web 2 and Web 3 ecosystem to ensure broader usability across the industry. So just imagine there's a project, crypto project hosted by, doing a hosting in the AMA sections. Participants maybe come from many different regions across the world, joining in, but struggle to follow the discussion due to the language barrier. So with these unicorn devices, it can allow everyone to participate in real time, breaking down the barrier and build trust. So next, let us take a look how Unicom works by its cutting-edge AI and blockchain technology. So Unicom integrated the AI and blockchain technology to redefine multilingual communications with five technological, like the transformation model, neural machine translation, neural network acceleration, AI learning, and cross-language pre-training. These are all the technology that allows the Unicom together with this AI technology. UBC is enabled to fit into this trend by decentralized communication services. Like other DePIN projects, is able to leverage on the blockchain and the tokenomics to incentivize participation, so making it a key player in the growing DePIN ecosystem. So Unicom is an AI-powered translation device that operates as a blockchain node, providing accurate, private, and decentralized language services. So the Unicom not only provide solutions for translation function, but also create innovative to incentivize users whom create computational data to the device. So each device acts as a blockchain node for scalable and provide data security. So with UBC securing a 10 million investment from Anthropic, so this investment represents more than just a funding. It's a powerful vote of confidence in the vision and the technology of UBC. So Anthropic is a leading advanced and reliable AI that shares the same commitment to build a future where decentralized infrastructure and AI work hand in hand to drive innovations and inclusivity. With the support, we are not just scaling our operations, we are able to accelerate the development of solutions that will shape the future of decentralized AI. So this fund will allow us to expand our infrastructure, scaling our decentralized network to support even more applications across industry, and also enable us to enhance our technology in investing on the research and development to ensure our solution remain the cutting edge, secure, and accessible to everyone. So this strategic partnership will build and create a robust ecosystem for the decentralized AI and global communications. So this isn't just about growth, it's all about impact. With this investment, UBC will be able to strategically position ourselves to integrate projects. So the ability to break down language barrier through decentralized AI-powered translations align perfectly with our mission and create more connections to the Web3 world. So together with Anthropic, we are not just building the technology, we are building a future where decentralized AI powered by DePIN are able to reshape the industry, empower individuals to connect the world in the way which only individual might dream of. So with UBC as a key player, everything is possible and endless. So the future is borderless, and UBC is helping to make this future a reality. So let us take a look at some real world scenarios where UBC are being practical use across Web 2 and Web 3. So UBC AI translation ecosystem enables seamless communication across many industries. With the support of the Web3 communication, is able to support multilingual language in smart contract and the app. Just imagine where members maybe from Japan, Brazil, Germany, India, or China are actually trying to operate on the D app or doing some confirmation or signing off a smart contract. But without proper translations, key idea can get lost, and some member might not even understand how to operate or agree on any terms and conditions. So this will create inefficiency and limit its participation. So here is where the UBC steps in. With the UBC real-time translation services, members can communicate in their native language during proposal or discussion. This ensures accuracy and transparency and equal participation for every single one. So like during an international conference, in this globalization world, companies might often work with partners, suppliers, or clients from different countries. But miscommunications due to language barrier can lead to delay, misunderstanding, and even loss of the deal. So UBC provide real-time translation for emails, video conference, and contacts, ensuring business can communicate effectively across borders. So these are just a few examples of how UBC is transforming the industry, breaking down language barrier, whether is it global, e-commerce, global communications, transactions, business collaborations. UBC is enabled to connect the world of the Web 2 and Web 3. So UBC is not just a tool, it's a game changer in the global communications, empowering users and businesses to seamlessly connect beyond language barrier. So with UBC, the barrier to entry for global market are being erased, creating opportunity for more for business to scale like never before. So as the ecosystem grows, So does the economical impact. It makes UBC a key player in the future of decentralized technology. So at the core of UBC ecosystem lies a robust and careful design tokenomics model. This model ensures the sustainability and scalability of the universal blockchain communicator platform, making its making an economical backbone for decentralized AI-powered translation services. So UBC tokenomics isn't just about powering a platform. It's about creating self-sustaining ecosystem that connects people, businesses, and communities across the globe with a model designed for growth and long-term value. UBC is setting the standard for decentralized token ecosystem. So let us take a look at the ecosystem. UBC tokenomics model is designed with a balanced supply and distribution mechanism to foster long-term growth and sustainability. So the total supply for UBC token is capped at 1 billion UBC, ensuring scarcity and value appreciation over time. So the UBC token economy is designed to create a self-sustainable loop where value is continually generated and redistributed within the system. As you can see, UBC empower its communities through staking and governance model that ensure decentralization and active participations. User can stake UBC tokens to support the network and earn passive income, or incentivizing for long-term holding. So it's using a deflationary mechanism to maintain the token value and prevent inflation. A burning mechanism model is in place. So a portion of the token is being burned to reduce the overall supply through transaction and service fee. So the tokenomics of UBC is more than just not is more than just a financial model. It's actually a vision for decentralized and economical sustainable model. By rewarding contributors, empowering users, UBC is building a foundation for a borderless world where communications can commence without limits. So the economic engine behind Unicom. So Unicom is, in short, a universal blockchain communicator, which is the native token for the Unicom's ecosystem. So it's designed to reward participation through incentivized contributions to the ecosystem. So individuals and organizations that contribute computing power or bandwidth with the Unicom network are rewarded with UBC tokens. So contributors can also validate the AI translation to earn UBC token. So this incentivized system not only ensure the scalability of Unicom infrastructure, but also foster to a thriving decentralized ecosystem for everyone's benefit. So UBC serves as the backbone of the Unicom decentralized communications network by leveraging blockchain technology and AI. So it's enabled to for real-time translation across multilingual languages by making seamless communications possible for businesses and communities and even individuals worldwide. So as the economical engine behind Unicom, UBC is paving the way for a truly borderless digital economy by creating a decentralized translation ecosystem. So UBC is not just solving the problem of language, but unlocking a full potential of global collaborations and commencement. So with UBC, businesses can scale without limits, individuals can connect without barriers, and communities can thrive in a world where language is no longer a dividing line. So now there is two ways to earn UBC. So we can mine UBC through the DePIN mining, which is actually allowing users to contribute computational power to support the global language infrastructure and earn UBC rewards. So this encourages active participations by using the Unicom device. Or next, we can have our dual token staking. So with UBX and USDT dual token staking, user can mine UBC without any capital loss. So staking asset, it has to be 60% UBX with 40% USDT, which by the end of the contract, you can redeem back 60% UBX and 40% USDT. So all the rewards will be received in UBC token. We have 30 days, 90 days, 180 days, and 360 days with different daily yield. So daily reward in UBC tokens will be calculated according to the value of UBC for that day. So as UBC continue to grow, UBC will play an even greater role in driving millions of global users to create a global expansion for UBX. So these partnerships will accelerate UBC user. So UBC will be able to provide real-time multilingual support, helping UBX to attract millions of global users and break language barrier for seamless international adoptions. And UBX can boost UBC visibility and adoptions, and to ensure higher liquidity and trading opportunity to drive its value up. So both tokens will elevate the exchange ecosystem. So its foundation of a new economic paradigm together with UBX and UBC is creating a world where communication is seamless, opportunity are endless, and it will be able to attract more users to the exchange to allow UBX exchange to achieve the top 5 global exchange. So the future of UBC is bright and the roadmap is clear. Expanding the decentralized network to support millions of users and transactions daily. AI advancement continually improving its translation accuracy and speed through cutting-edge AI research. So with collaborations with governments and enterprise, UBC is able to integrate into everyday workflow. So with mass adoptions, it can drive awareness and adoptions through strategic marketing and community engagement. So the mission and vision, UBC has a very bold and yet simple vision, which is to eliminate global language barrier and enable seamless integration with the Web3 ecosystem. And its mission is to build a decentralized global language services network that act as a backbone for Web3 globalization. So think about a DAO, which is a decentralized autonomous organizations. These are global communities where people collaborate to make decisions. Up till now, there is many organizations are having struggled because of their member speaking in different languages. So the important governance discussion often get lost in translations, leading to ineffective and miscommunications. So UBC solved this by providing real-time accurate translation to ensure everyone's voice is heard and regardless of their language. So by 2025, we are looking at 1 million unicorn devices globally. So UBC is planned to deploy all the devices worldwide to create a decentralized translation network. So the UBC also plan to enhance the largest decentralized language services for real-time AI translation in the Web3 industry and provide a seamless blockchain integration to allow accessibility for global users. So this milestone will establish UBC as the largest decentralized AI translation ecosystem, driving mass adoptions and transforming global communications in Web3. So UBC is more than a decentralized AI-powered translation ecosystem. By breaking down language barrier and enable seamless border interaction, UBC is unlocking $1 billion opportunity across industry. So with the language as a service, providing AI-driven real-time multilingual solution for businesses. The LEAS is a scalable, cost-effective solution that enables instant communications across language for text, voice, and video, powered by blockchain. It ensures security and transparency while AI and human validators guarantee accuracy. So this LAAS isn't just a service, it's a revolution. With the UBC, every voice is heard and every language is understood. So the future of LAAS is building a borderless world by breaking down language barrier. It's shaping the future of global communications and collaboration. And talking about the global Web3 trading network, so it's able to drive industrial like the e-commerce, education, international businesses, and decentralized organizations to interact seamlessly. So UBC is uniquely positioned to capture this market by offering a decentralized, scalable, and cost-effective solution that the traditional services simply cannot match. With its AI and blockchain-backed ecosystem, UBC is transforming communication from a challenge to an opportunity. So, with the innovative technology, robust tokenomics, and real-world application, UBC is poised to become a billion-dollar ecosystem by solving one of the human's oldest challenge, which is the language barrier. So it's creating opportunity that spans industrial, geographic, and to generations. So UBC is at the forefront of AI and blockchain innovations. So the future of UBC is where communication has no border, opportunity are limitless. Together, we are just not just building a platform, we are building a billion-dollar opportunity that will shape the world for decades. So UBC isn't just a product, it's an ecosystem with potential to generate billions in value. Let's take a look. Early adopter can mine UBC through the DePIN and through this staking of UBX and USDT to earn higher annual yields. So the UBC token power a self-sustaining ecosystem whereby user, contributor, and validators are incentivized to participate, creating a thriving marketplace. So, and also by leveraging on the blockchain and AI, UBC eliminates the ineffectiveness of centralized translation service, reducing cost and increased accessibility. So UBC will be able to unlock new market by enabling real-time translation across language. UBC is opening up entire new market for business and individual alike. With the e-commerce expansions and also educations, and even the Web3 are adopting this UBC. So by joining UBC early, user can secure a strategic advantage, benefiting from long-term growth, staking reward, and rapid expanding AI-powered ecosystem. So as we wrap up, let's reflect on the transformation potential of UBC. So by eliminating language barrier, UBC is not just enabling communication, it's actually unlocking the true potential of Web3, whether you are an investor, developer, or unlocking the true potential of Web3. So UBC offer an opportunity to be part of the movement that will shape the future of decentralized communications. You will be able to let's be a part of the world's largest decentralized AI translation network. Let me share a story. In some countries with unstable economics, hyperinflation has made local currency nearly worthless. So this highlights the public concern rising price erode purchasing powers, making everyday essential hardly to be affordable and create financial stress. So many citizens turns to cryptocurrency like Bitcoin or certain stablecoin to preserve their wealth and conduct transactions. So I remember a quote that was given when Bitcoin was created. It sounds like this: solving the root problem with conventional currency is all the trust that required to make it work. So this made Bitcoin become valuable because it was able to preserve wealth and conduct transactions. So at UBC, we believe the same applies to communications. So by decentralized language services, we are building trust and breaking barriers. Cryptocurrencies have become a lifeline for millions of users in the unstable economies, providing value as a decentralized and accessible alternative to traditional financial system. So is in early days of Bitcoin, many also doubt its potential. So today it become a $1 trillion asset class. So UBC is actually a similar in reflection point. So by solving a fundamental problem, which is the language barrier, we are not just building a product, we are actually creating a movement. So UBC is a revolutioning communication in Web3. So don't just watch the future unfold and be part of it. So thank you very much for joining me tonight. Hope you guys understand what UBC is all about. And hope to see you guys tomorrow for our next exciting podcast episode. Goodbye and thank you.